Assalamu alaikum, everyone. A very good morning and welcome to Last Man Stands BD Champs 2023. The first game of the day is an absolute humdinger. It's Dhaka Warriors taking on Citibank in Qualifier 1. Oh, what a wonderful match it promises to be. Two powerhouses, and now one of them will book their place in the final for tomorrow. But the losing side will, of course, get another crack where this is going to be played in playoff system like we see in IPL. So it's 1 and 2 taking on each other. Winner going through to the final directly, and the loser of this game will take on the winner of the eliminator, which will be coming up next as well. We're live from Rajshahi Divisional Cricket Stadium. It's a wonderful stadium, and it's a beautiful morning. We had a lot of rain overnight and a bit of rain in the morning as well, but luckily it's all cleared up and we're ready to go now. Here comes the first ball of the day. Saad ibn Musharraf and Habibur Rahman, the two openers for Dhaka Warriors, and Tawfiqul Haq Noyon opening up for Citibank. Oh, that was close. Could have been a wicket in the second delivery. Habibur Rahman going after that one. Would have been a disastrous start for Dhaka Warriors, but Rahman gets away with one. That's a magnificent shot from Saad ibn Musharraf Muller. Talk about making a statement first up. Beautifully played away. First boundary of the day, and Saad ibn Musharraf Muller makes his intentions clear. It's a huge game, of course. Qualifier 1, you win and you go straight through to the final. If you lose, yes, you are still in the tournament and you still get another crack, but you do not want to take that chance, do you? You want to win and secure your place in the final. Losing is never a good habit to get into. A peach there from Tawfiqul Haq Noyon. Oh, Habibur Rahman survives 2 times in that first over. First was that catch which was almost taken, and then he got beaten the second delivery. 1 over done, 7 without loss. Imran Ahmed is sharing the new ball with Tawfiqul Haq Nayon. Imran Ahmed was brilliant yesterday when we emanated from Bangla Track Cricket Academy. He got 3 wickets in 3 overs, absolutely rolled over the Czech Republic top and middle order, and after that just did not bowl. Habibur Rahman Chauhan keeps on throwing his hands at everything and keeps on surviving. Oh, beauty there from Imran. This is what he did yesterday as well. Got a lot of in swing, a lot of inward movement, and castled the batters. Especially he got 3 wickets, and all 3 were of right-handed batters. One was a nick to the keeper, and the other 2 were clean bowls. So Muller and Chauhan will need to be very, very wary about the in-dippers from Imran Ahmed. Muller is trying to be aggressive as well. Citibank once again winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. They did the same thing yesterday as well in the first game against Czech Republic, and they ran through Czech Republic. Won by 8 wickets. But this is knockout cricket. Slashes that one away to Chauhan. Is he gone this time? No! That's the first sixer of the day. Habibur Rahman Chauhan slashes at that one. And the fielder was in business. But unfortunately for him, it's gone away for a sixer. Belligerent start this. We are in for a treat, I feel. 2 overs done, 16 without loss. Citibank played back-to-back yesterday at Bangla Track. The first game against Czech Republic, they won by 8 wickets, and the second game against MKR, they won by 7 wickets. They deployed 2 separate opening pairs in that game. Oh my goodness! The catch has been put down by the skipper himself. Habibur Rahman Chauhan goes back-to-back with 6s, but he is really getting lucky today. He is riding his luck. He could have easily been dismissed so many times today. Instead, he has moved on to 14 from 6 with 2 cracking 6s. Chancing his arm, riding his luck, and it's paying off at the moment for Habibur Rahman Chauhan. Moves on to 14 from 6 only. He's played almost a shorter ball as Chauhan is trying to take down the mighty Citibank bowlers. Good delivery. Nice comeback from Nayon. And that's the first tentative stroke played by Chauhan. He did not look good playing that shot at all. Maybe he's just going to tell himself that, okay, Probably it's not my day for defending. I'm just gonna keep on chancing my luck. I'm just gonna keep on playing my shots, and probably I'm just gonna come off. Oh, brilliant from Noyon. Very good comeback. A bit of curl there for Noyon, and Habibur Rahman Chauhan just decides to block it. After that drop cat 6, Muller went up to Chauhan. And since then, Chauhan has played 3 dots. I think it's best to let him play his natural game. We know how destructive he can be, and if he comes off, Citibank will definitely be on the back foot. And another thing, Citibank have a mighty batting lineup, so you will need to compensate for that as well. The boundary ropes are in, small ground, easy to hit sixes, very easy to hit sixes. So it's very important that Dhaka Warriors compensate for that mighty Citibank batting lineup as well. And for that reason, I feel that Chauhan going hard up front is the best option. Citibank won the toss, decided to bowl first. So they would have been hoping for a wicket or two, but this has been a wonderful start from Dhaka Warriors, and what an elegant looking shot from Saad ibn Musharraf. Just whips it away off his pads and gets a boundary. Finds the gap to perfection, bisects the 2 fielders, and he moves on to 13 from 7, does Mullah. Citibank know that Dhaka Warriors are coming hard at them. It will be wonderful to see how the Citibank bowlers respond. Another wide. Imran Ahmed losing his direction in this over. Obviously, is trying to get that in swing, in curl that he generated so magnificently yesterday at the Bangla Track Cricket Academy. Just ripped apart Tech Republic. Once again goes leg side-ish. This has been a pour over from Imran Ahmed, and now this is turning into a wonderful start for Dhaka Warriors. A start is very, very important in such a high voltage game. Qualifier winner goes through directly to the final. So a start is of optimum importance. And we saw how good Citibank were with the ball yesterday. Little chip there from Mullah. Has been playing this shot quite frequently today. So we saw how brilliant Citibank were with the ball in hand yesterday. So it was very important for Dhaka Warriors to make a statement up front, especially given the fact that Citibank won the toss and decided to bowl first. And up until this point, they have done a good job, and Chauhan has hit a couple of sixes. He's been lucky on both occasions. Could have been out on both occasions. Maruf Ahmed put him down. Another wide. This is terrible from Imran Ahmed. Cricket is a wonderful leveler, this game. And we're seeing it live. Imran Ahmed just could not put a foot wrong yesterday. 3 wickets in 3 overs, was swinging the ball for fun. Had the batters hopping and jumping around. And now, today, he just cannot put one ball in the right direction. And another wide. Oh my goodness. This is an exhibition of wides from Imran Ahmed. 4. That's the 4th wide of that over. 4 overs gone, 38 without loss. Oh, Nidjon Bhodro is the new bowler, but he gets greeted with a boundary. Wow. This is some batting from Dhaka Warriors. The hits keep on coming as far as the Citibank bowlers are concerned. They all come in with wonderful pedigree, but Dhaka Warriors are just taking them apart here. Of course, remember Citibank were able to take down T Sports last week and they won the LMS Dhaka League. So Dhaka Warriors are out for revenge. Dhaka Warriors, T Sports under same management. A lot of players interchange and play for each side. Further than Masood should be, he's padded up. He's going to be coming in next, and he was the key wicket in that final game for Citibank. Peach was produced to get rid of further than Masood, and after that the chase completely capsized. So Dhaka Warriors are out for revenge here. And Sadev Musharraf Mullah, on that day, he was very grumpy with how the day panned out for T Sports. Now he has a chance to make amends. Huge appeal. Umpire not interested. 2 runs completed, and there's scampering. Thinking about a third. Chauhan was interested. Muller was never in it. Nidjon Bhodro, who had a spell of 4 overs, 10 runs, and a wicket yesterday against probably MKR, has conceded 8 runs in his first 3 balls. Citibank are facing a completely different challenge today. They thought that it's going to go swimmingly again. They won the toss, decided to bowl first. It's going to go just like yesterday. But Dhaka Warriors are on fire! 50 up in less than 5 overs for Dhaka Warriors. At first it was Chauhan who has been aggressive, but now it's all about the skipper Muller. 30 of 14. He's venting out his frustrations from last week when T-Sports lost. Citibank need to regroup here. They are getting pummeled all over the park. I told you there's a very smallish ground, made even smaller by bringing in the boundary ropes. And it's very easy to hit 4s and 6s here. The pitch looks like a batting paradise as well. We have not seen anything for the bowlers. Even in this chilly winter morning, it's been all about the batters. Nidjon Bhodro, the classy Nidjon Bhodro, goes for 13 in his first over. Dhaka Warriors are rampaging here. 51 without loss after 5. What a start! Maruf Ahmed, the man who put down Chauhan at long off, comes on. Muller tries to take him down for his ball, gets an outside edge, which goes high up in the air. Muller is scampering back, and he will come back for the second. It's captain v captain here. Maruf Ahmed needs to take responsibility. Citibank badly in need of a wicket because Dhaka Warriors are rampaging along. They're romping along. And we know Dhaka Warriors are a wonderful side as well, so it's very important for Citibank to get a hold of things. Maruf Ahmed has a chance to correct himself, redeem himself now. He's bowling to the man he put down, Chauhan. Chauhan has completely changed his game after that sixer. Muller went up to him and told something. Since then, Chauhan has just pushed and prodded, and Muller has been the aggressor. And Muller has played magnificently, 34 of 17, striking at 200s. And that's it. The skipper, Maruf Ahmed, has done the job, and Saad ibn Musharraf Mullah falls. Tries to go for a slog sweep. The matchup was not in his favor, and Maruf Ahmed has done the job, and a much-needed wicket there for Citibank. This will give them the chance to regroup. Fariduddin Masood is coming out. It's very important for him to not choke up deliveries and to continue the momentum generated by Mullah. Normally, Fariduddin Masood takes 20-25 balls to get going. I don't think he can afford to do that here. He really needs to be aggressive from the start. But Maruf Ahmed has done the job. He has redeemed himself to a degree. He put down Chauhan and has gotten rid of Mullah, 55 for 1. Huge appeal, first ball. Huge appeal. Fariduddin Masood is the new man out there as expected and has a nervy moment to kick things off. A wonderful over from Maruf Ahmed. A successful one, 6 overs done, 56 for 1. Nirjan Bhadra tosses that one up. Nicely driven away by Masood. Masood is off the mark with that single. Nirjan Bhadra will be hoping to make a comeback in this over. The man who took him down, Muller, is gone. And it'll be interesting to see how Chauhan bats now. Started off in a hurry, then got put down, then decided to go into his shell, allow Muller to be aggressive, and he's still in his shell. A wonderful batting track, small ground, easy to hit 4s and 6s. Mighty batting lineup of Citibank. Dhaka Warriors will need a big total on the board. No fielders at fine leg, so a little scoop shot could be an option if the ball is right. Cracks that one away through the offside, and he gets a boundary to Chauhan. A very good shot. Was not a bad delivery at all. He manufactured room, and he found the gap to perfection. A much-needed boundary for Warriors to keep the momentum going. Bhadra keeps on leaking runs. He's gone for 20 from 2. 7 done 63 for 1. Murph Ahmed is going to continue. There's a big shout against Faruddin Masood the previous over. Murph will be hoping to knock him over now. That's good from Masood. 3 balls, 3 singles. At least he's not eating up dots. He'll be really eager to redeem himself. He was really dejected after that final loss to Citibank, and was having a chat to him, and he was really disappointed with how things turned out. But he has a wonderful opportunity today on this wonderful batting track, small ground, to make amends. Chauhan is starting to open up again, as expected. He was dropped by Maruf Ahmed. After that, Muller told him to play second fiddle. Well, Muller took charge, and Muller did that brilliantly. 18 ball 34. But now, since Muller's gone, it's the Chauhan show again. Oh, what a hit! Maruf Ahmed deposited straight, and as soon as that ball left the bat, Maruf Ahmed's head went down. He did not even bother to look because he knew that was going straight into the side screens. Habibur Rahman, with a few shots, has gotten his strike rate up to 200 in no time. 34 from 17 for Habibur Rahman, Chauhan, and Maruf Ahmed. Every run Habibur Rahman scores, it's gonna really hurt Maruf Ahmed, the skipper, because he was the one who put Habibur Rahman down at long off, and it was a pretty simple chance. Decides to increase the speed of that delivery. Chauhan still manages to put it away for a single. This is very good from Chauhan. As I mentioned during the departure of Saad, it was very important for Dhaka Warriors to keep the momentum going. And Chauhan has definitely done that, and now Maruf Ahmed is rattled. It's pulled wide as well. I think we are in for a wonderful high-scoring game. And Masood with a crunchy cover drive. Will he get a barrier? Yes, he will. Masood joins in the act as well. Maruf Ahmed torn apart in that over. $15 came from that Maruf Ahmed over. 8 overs are gone. Dhaka Warriors race along to 78 for 1. This is just too good. Back-to-back sixes from the bat of Habibur Rahman Chauhan. One straight, one over the head of long off. Two maximums. Nijan Bhadro has been taken apart. Chauhan crunches that one away to deep cover for a single. What an authoritative stroke from Habibur Rahman Chauhan. What a knock. What a knock in the qualifier from Habibur Rahman Chauhan. Moves on to 48 from just 21. And that onslaught has allowed Fariduddin Masood the time to just play himself in. He can just do his thing because the work has been done magnificently from the other end. But once Habibur Rahman gets to 50 and retires, if he does that, then it will become interesting how Masood plays, because the momentum has to be used in favor of Dhaka Warriors. They cannot let it slide away by a few tight overs. Chauhan gets a long hop. I just knew this one is gonna go. This one is gonna go out of the ballpark. As soon as that ball was released, I just knew this one is out of here. Don't bother searching for that. Habibur Rahman Chauhan with a 6-hitting extravaganza today. "22 ball 50 for Chauhan, 22 balls, 54 runs. Can of course come out later if needed, but for the time being, Habibur Rahman Chauhan signs off. Nirjan Bhadro decimated today. Shariful Islam comes on to bowl and drops Fariduddin Masood first ball. What's wrong with Citibank today? They've just not turned up as of yet. Shariful Islam comes on. An easy chance provided by Masood and just puts it down. He bowls this quick off as does Shariful. It's a skitty customer. Not easy to deal with him. Samir Mona is the new man out there. Citibank have a chance to regroup now because big hitter Muller is gone and Chauhan has had to retire. 100 up now though for Dhaka Warriors before 10 overs. What Citibank needs to do now is to sneak in 2 or 3 decent overs where there are no boundaries. And that will start to give them a bit of command or a bit of control over things. At this point in time, it's just a 4 and 6 hitting exhibition, but the man who was doing that, or the men who were doing that in Muller and Chauhan are both gone for the time being. Muller out for 34 and Chauhan retired on 54. And we got a traditional batter in Fariduddin Masood who takes a lot of time to fully get going or fully get into overdrive. And Samir Mona is new out there as well and is not someone to come out and start tonking balls out of the park either. So Citibank really need to take advantage of this and bowl 2 or 3 or 4 tight overs to feel a bit better about themselves. Of course, it would have been better if that catch had been taken. It would have been the huge wicket of Fariduddin Masood. This is the first quiet over after an age. 10 overs done. Dhaka Warriors are 102 for 1. Citibank need to make a comeback in the next 10 overs. Man of the final from last week, Farhan Zani Shobhon, comes on to bowl. Got a 50 and got wickets as well in the final of the Dhaka League. He'll have to perform well with the bat in hand again today, but for the time being, he has a job to do with the ball in hand. So let's put the marker down now. 102 for 1 after 10 overs. What do you guys think? How much will Dhaka Warriors end up with? And let's put another marker down. 98 for 1 was the score after 9 overs when Chauhan retired. And let's see if for the next 3-4 overs Citibank can keep things tight, or if Dhaka Warriors can keep the momentum going. Masood goes for the hard sweep, misses it. Keeper misses it as well. Masood is being very fortunate today. Hasn't been in the best of nicks, unfortunately. Cracks it down the ground, but no timing. Only a single. Another calm, quiet over passes by. Only 8 runs have come from the last 10 balls. See, I told you that this is an opportunity for Citibank to pick things back. And in the past 2 overs, they have done just that. 11 done, 106 for 1. This is going to be very important. Turning the ones into twos. Citibank will really need to be aware of this. Since these two are not certified monstrous hitters, they'll be looking to push a nudge and they'll be looking to get into their work. But oh my goodness, further than Masood with a huge hit out of nowhere. Cracking slog sweep over deep in wicket's head. Oh, what a hit from the batter Fariduddin Masood. Stunned into silence the Citibank fielders with that shot. They're not really expecting Masood to explode so early. But Masood understands the assignment. He understands that the momentum must not be wasted. And it's a wonderful batting lineup that you're playing against, Citibank. So you need to be proactive, need to keep the momentum going, need to keep the rates always high. So he gets that huge sixer, and he gets a single. So it's a fine over this far. 9 runs picked up by Fariduddin Masood. Just 3 balls. Samir Mona can get a single, and Masood can get a single. For the next 2 balls, they'll end up getting 11 from this over. Running the first one very hard is Samir. Fariduddin Masood responds, and they have made it. That's incredible running. I don't think there was actually 2 in there. They manufactured that extra run. Excellent running, excellent cricket from Dhaka Warriors. They are really up for this today. They want revenge from that Dhaka League final. Cricket is a game which is played in your mind as well. Yes, of course, the technicalities matter, but it's a mind game as well to a certain degree. And Dhaka Warriors are really pumped up. I'm sure in the team talks they would have discussed about how Citibank thrashed T Sports in the final last week, and how Dhaka Warriors would want to make sure that this time the trophy is lifted by them instead of Citibank. Citibank pre-tournament favorites, along with Dhaka Warriors. A little nudge. Running the first one hard again, but this time it's just a single. 12 accumulated from that over. Wonderful over of batting and running. 12 done, 118 for 2. The skipper Murph Ahmed is back on. In his first over, he picked up a wicket of Ibn Musharraf Muller and went for 4 runs. In the next over, Chauhan took him down for 15. Now here's his third over. Once again, Dhaka Warriors are romping away, and once again Murph Ahmed needs to strike. 14 runs have come from the last 6 balls. Good batting this, making sure that the scoreboard ticks along. Lots of wickets in the shed. 200 is a minimum from here for Dhaka Warriors. You know, during the last week's final between T Sports and Citibank, I went up to Faridudin Masood and asked him why T Sports won the toss and decided to bowl first against this Citibank batting lineup and allowed them the chance to pile on the runs. And Masood told me that since Citibank have such a power-packed batting lineup, you're not really sure how much is enough. That's tipped over the bar by the fielder. And that's another sixer for Faridudin Masood. The fielding has been shocking today. Absolutely shocking from Citibank. Another catch goes down. Another one that should have been stopped goes over the bar for another sixer. Maroof Ahmed is the bowler. Was disappointed this time around. He's the one who dropped Habibur Rahman, remember, at long off. And that also went for 6. It's the Dhaka Warriors show at this point in time. 13 done, it's 129 for 1, and the runs keep on coming. 11 from that over. 23 runs have come from the last 2 overs. Rifle Islam strikeout to continue. That's gone up in the air, and that's gone away for a boundary. Overrun there by the fielder. I am telling you, Citibank are having a shocking day in the field today. That should have never gone for a boundary. Fariduddin Masood is playing a blinder here today. Completely different from his normal knocks. 34 from 18. When he came out to bat, I mentioned that it was very important that Fariduddin Masood kept the momentum going. That he did not eat up the balls and waste time. And he has definitely not wasted any time today. 34 from 18. That's the reverse now. Fariduddin Masood is starting to show off. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is some batting from the brilliant Fariduddin Masood. Dhaka Warriors have come to play. They mean business today. And they want to secure a place in the final. No less, they are thrashing Citibank. And Citibank are helping them by fielding so poorly. Dropping catches, missing balls, letting those balls go for fours, and then dropping catches, and also those catches will go for sixes. We've seen two now. Maruf Ahmed put down Shohan. That was tipped over the bar for a sixer. And now another one in the previous over was tipped over the bar for another sixer. Samir Bona decides to go big. He's in trouble. Long on comes in and completes the catch. And Fariduddin Masood could be gone as below. Another mishap from Citibank. That was a definite double play chance. And Masood is down on his haunches. I hope he's fine. He really had to rush in to save his wicket. To complete that second steal run. Brilliant from Dhaka Warriors. Even when they lose a wicket, they managed to steal a couple of runs. And such is the scenario for Citibank. Even after getting a wicket, they cannot be happy because 2 runs have been stolen. Masood absolutely heard back in. And now he's feeling the after effects. I hope he's fine. He really, really had to push himself to make his ground. Samir Mona is gone for 11. Six more overs to go. 200 is definitely on the cards here. Masood is still down. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all for him. It really was a stretch to come back for that second. It was absolutely hearing back. Maruf Ahmed to bowl his final over. It's Fariduddin Masood who is on strike. Thankfully, he's fine and has picked up another couple of runs. Faisal Ahmed is the new man out there. Brings out the hard sweep, does Masood. Nicely done. It was going away for a boundary, but nicely stopped. Another couple for Fariduddin Masood. 43 from 22 has been a wonderful knock from him. A very proactive innings. It is very important to keep the momentum going that was generated by Muller and Chauhan, and Masood has definitely done that. Citibank have had a torrid day in the field. They've just been very sloppy in the field. They've let balls go. They've put catches down. And of course, the bowling has been substandard as well. Seems like Masood is gone here. This is not looking good. His going off. He really had to hear back for that second run, and that has damaged him. He's limping off his Fariduddin. This is a horrible sight to see. He's playing so well, and that seems to be a pretty ominous scenario for Fariduddin Masood and Dhaka Warriors. He's even finding it hard to walk off the pitch. Really hope he's fine. So two new batters out there now. Faisal Ahmed and AB Jibon. Citibank just have to take advantage of this and have a good last 5 overs and restrict Dhaka Warriors to under 200. That will give Citibank a bit of momentum heading into the run chase. AB Jibon kicks off his innings as well with that single. 7 came from that Maruf Ahmed over. He's done. 1 for 37, 15 done, 148 for 2. Oh, the 16th over begins for Hanzani Shobhan. Back for his second over. It's going to be very important, these last 5 overs for both the sides. Dhaka Warriors would love to keep the momentum going. And Citibank would dearly hope for a good back end. Would dearly hope for some wickets in these last 5 overs and a good back half of this innings. 150 up now for Dhaka Warriors after 15.3. They would definitely want 200 from here. Muller, Chauhan and Fariduddin Masood have all played magnificently. Now they need another good partnership between AB and Faisal. It's a good over again from Farhan Zani. Why wasn't he used more is a bit surprising. Farhan Zani, Shobhan is going to be opening the batting as well. It's going to be a steep run chase, so they will need fireworks from him and Arfa Zaman Akash. And it's brilliant from Farhan Zani. Faisal Ahmed gave him the charge, but he was able to stop the ball on his follow-through. Just 3 came from that over. Fantastic over from Farhan. 16 done, 151 for 2, and that's why I'm surprised that he has only bowled 2 overs in the midst of all this carnage. Why wasn't he used even more? Anyway, 4 more overs left. Maybe we'll get to see a bit more of him during these last 4 overs. Dhaka Warriors will need to keep on playing their shots. They have 6 wickets in the shed. There's no point in pushing and nudging around. The shots just need to keep on coming. Imran Ahmed is back on. He had a trouble time up front, and for 24 in his first 2 overs, and in the second over, he bowled 4 wides. Swing and a miss from Faisal Ahmed. Hides that delivery outside the off stick, does Imon. Faisal Ahmed inquiring with the umpire. Goes straight, does Ahmed. Not timed properly. As a result, the fielder is able to stop it. But a bit of a fumble allows the second run to be completed. But even Ahmed is very happy with the effort. At least it's not a boundary. These two really need to get going. There was a ticking by. Faisal is trying. Has dragged it to the onside. Long on in business. Very nicely covers the ground. Picks up the ball and throws it back in. 2 more for Faisal. Citibank now just trying to restrict the damage as much as possible. Swing and a miss. Good comeback over that one from Imran Ahmed. Just 4 came from that. Another over passes by. This is good from Citibank. 17 done, 156 for 2. Helped on its way there by AB Jibon. Tawfiqul Haq bowling from round the wicket. The angle, natural angle, bringing the ball back into the lefty. And the lefty, AB Jibon, just helped it on its way. I think instead of coming from round the wicket, Tawfiqul Haq needs to bowl from over the wicket. And then the natural angle will take the ball away from the lefty. And it will be a harder hit for AB. No one's listening to me. Another little whip. This is poor bowling, poor captaincy, poor tactics, and AB Jibon is just cashing in. Terrible, absolutely terrible. This is just lack of common sense from Citibank here. And once again, Tawfiqul Haq is going to be bowling from round the wicket. No change in plans. This is what happens when you stop thinking. When the batters are on a rampage, you're having a horrible day, you're missing chances, you're terrible in the field, and you just stop thinking, you just give up. AB Jibon won't mind. Drags it to the onside, he'll pick out the fielder. Is very grumpy with himself, is AB. It's a better delivery though, slower one. Outside the off stick, and Jibon had to fetch it. He hit it quite well. But since there was no pace on the ball and he had to fetch it, because of that, he was unable to find a gap. Faisal Ahmed is just swinging and missing. He has not timed the ball properly as of yet. Faisal goes big, long on in business, and taken. Faisal Ahmed perishes. This could not get going, 6 from 9. And Tawfiqul Haq has a wicket. 18 overs gone. Dhaka Warriors are 167 for 3. Once again, pace off was the right option. Faisal Ahmed once again fails to time and gets it off the toe end of the bat and holds out to long on, who makes no mistakes. Goes full, does Imran Ahmed, into his final over. He had a very good comeback here in his previous over. Remember, in his first 2, he conceded 24. But in his previous over, he only conceded 4 runs. And he starts off over number 19 with a very good Yoka. It's getting hard now to reach the 200 mark. After 10 overs, Dhaka Warriors had 102 runs on the board, 102 for 1. After 18.1, they're 168 for 3. Scored 66 runs in the past 41 balls. Drilled down to long off by Munawar Hussain. Imon is going full and is landing them nicely as well. I just hope he does not go for a variation for the sake of variation. The full balls are working for him. He's got protection down at long off and long on, obviously. So he just needs to continue on bowling those deliveries. He does. There might be an issue here. There was a good ball, nothing wrong with that. Only a single got taken. But that's a no ball and a free hit. Good opportunity for Munawar Hussain here. Imon really needs to land it on the money. It's a full toss, but he gets away with it because Munawar is very fresh to the crease. The low full tosses are the hardest to hit. Very well bowled. He saw the batter coming and he put in the wide Yoka. This is fantastic from Imran Ahmed. And this is very good from Citibank. And if they're able to close out the innings at around 180, that will give them a lot of confidence because they would have actually done a very good job. After 10 overs, Dhaka Warriors are 102 for 1. And 200 was looking like a mere formality. But that's a full toss. This time the Yoka has unfortunately let Imran Ahmed down, and AB Gibbon cashes in again. And it's a no ball for height. Here comes another free hit. AB Gibbon peppering the onside. That is a momentum killer for Citibank. Is that not a no ball? I thought the umpire was signaling it to be a no ball. It's not in the end. Maybe there were some confusions. You definitely saw umpire stick out his hand. Anyway, that's the end of the 19th over. And AB Gibbon is playing a wonderful hand here, 23 from just 12. The final 5 balls are coming up. 200 looks a bridge too far, but Dhaka Warriors will be hoping for a good finish to give them more momentum. 76 runs have come from the last 9 overs. They'll be hoping to have a good finish, 14-15 run finish. Very good Yorker from Noyon, and I think that's the end of AB Gibbon. Fantastic work. He lands the Yorker perfectly, then he executes the run out as well to get rid of the dangerous AB Gibbon. That run out could have saved 10-15 runs, you just never know. This is a huge game and every single run matters, and Citibank, remember, have a wonderful batting lineup. This target won't be daunting to them. They will believe that they can win this. So it was very, very important for Citibank to come back in the second half, and they have done a pretty decent job. And with that run out, the big hitting AB Gibbon goes for 23 of 12. A very good a very good knock from him. A handy knock. 23 from 12. 2 sixes and a boundary all through the onside. With 4 more balls to go, Citibank will be hoping that Tawfiq Haq can land 4 more good deliveries and restrict them to below 190. The first target will be to restrict them below 185. Habib Ahmed, the new man, will be on strike and on the left hand. Once again, Tawfiq Haq is going to be bowling from round the wicket. This is just being stubborn. He has to go slow. Pace off. Habib Ahmed launches him into orbit. First ball. Terrible, terrible bowling. And it's not only about the ball he bowled. It's about that angle, which is just helping the left-handers. The natural angle, bringing the ball back in to the lefties, and the lefties are having a free swing. AB Gibbon hit him around the park in the previous over, and in this over it's Habib Ahmed. And he continues on bowling from round. Leading edge, that's going away. That's gone away for a boundary. No third man in position. And Habib Ahmed is scoring Citibank here. 2 more balls to go. 200 is on again. Remember, if the last ball goes for a 6, that's a 12. So 200 is definitely on now. And Tawfiq Haq just does not learn, just refuses to learn from his mistakes. He will not change the angle no matter what. You can hit me for 4 sixes, I don't care. Go slow, go wide. He does, finally. Habib misses. What's going on there? Is there a run out? I don't know what happened actually there. Habib Ahmed missed. There's a lot of confusion there. It was a very good delivery actually from Tawfiq Haq. Finally, he landed the ball properly. Very good. were really pumped about that wicket, and they knew the importance of that wicket. Or for Zaman Akash can hurt you big time. Within the blink of an eye, he can get a 50 and get his side off to a flyer. So it was very, very important for Dhaka Warriors to break the opening partnership early. And that is exactly what they have done. ABG into his third straight over. Now it's up to Shoykot and Shobhon to resurrect things. And of course, since the target is so big, almost a 10 and over run chase, they will not get too much time to push and prod around. But Farhan Zani does start off like this. First 10, 15, 20 balls, just push and nudge, but then he will explode in a real hurry. Citibank have been tipped as the pre-tournament favorites for a reason. They're not dependent on a single batter. They have a whole host of talented batters. We saw it yesterday as well in the first game. Akash and Farhan open. In the next game, it was Shoykot and Shishir who opened. And in both the games, it was a comprehensive win for Citibank. Of course, this is a fully different proposition. It's the qualifier against a top-notch side like Dhaka Warriors. So it's going to be a difficult challenge for Citibank. We'll really find out how good how good they are. Shoykot looked very confident yesterday and is off to a very fluent start today as well. This could be tight, but Shoykot makes his ground comfortably. Good bit of fielding, good bit of running as well. Good cricket all around. Fifth over passes by, 36 runs on the board, 1 wicket down. Pace for the first time in this innings. And a good start, very good start. The ball keeping low for Hanzani, just about able to get down on that one and gets a single. For Hanzani on 8 from 11. He can make up, but it's a massive run chase. So we saw Fariduddin Masood changing his game today for his side, cracking a 23 ball 44. Zani's being pretty defensive. 8 from 11. Probably needs a big shot to release the shackles a bit to get him going. Manohar has started well though. Cracks that one away, does Farhan Zani, and here we go. That's the first boundary from Farhan Zani's bat, and will that shot get him going? Manover with a pretty ordinary delivery on that occasion. Shot and wide outside the off stick, and Farhan Zani did not need a second invitation. Cracked that one away through the offside and found the gap to perfection. They're trying to sneak in a second. And they have done that, and Monora is not happy with the whole ordeal. He decided to not throw because there was no one near the sticks, and that's why he was shouting at his fielders. Why wasn't anyone there to support him in case a throw came in? Zani whips that one away. Oh my goodness, that's gone! What an incredible catch at deep square leg! What an incredible catch for Zani. Sherwood cannot believe it. He is just standing his ground. He is stunned into silence. He is gone. Both the openers are gone. Dhaka Warriors in full command. Citibank are in deep trouble now. They're two talismanic strikers. Furiduddin Masood proves to be a talisman for Dhaka Warriors. I told you he was pumped up today. Last week he was despondent after the defeat, but today he is performing at a different level. He cracked a 23 ball 44, injured himself, had to retire, then he has come out to bowl, and now he has taken one of the best catches of the tournament, probably the best catch of the tournament given the importance of the wicket, and Munawar has struck in his very first over, but that wicket definitely belongs to the fielder, and that's Furiduddin Masood, the enigmatic superstar of Dhaka Warriors. Citibank are in trouble. This is a real challenge for them now. Farhan Zani could not believe what happened. Citibank have now lost both their hard-hitting openers. Arfa Zaman Akash and Farhan Zani. Both are wonderful strikers of the ball, and they have been giving Citibank rollicking beginnings. Now that middle order will be tested massively, and I mean massively. 149 from 70 balls. And now we're going to see seam again. We're going to see for the first time pacers operating from both ends. Munawar Hussain in the previous over. And now we're going to see Faisal Ahmed. It was a pretty good shot from Farhan Zani. It was an ordinary delivery. Did not deserve a wicket, but Furiduddin Masood dived forward and took an absolute blinder. What a game he is having. He is pumped up. He wants revenge from last week. And Dhaka Warriors are well on their way. Maruf Ahmed, the skipper, has come out. He's not really known for being a big hitter. Dhaka Warriors are on top, and Citibank will need to do something very, very special now to win this from here. Faisal Ahmed is a very skitty customer, and it's not going to be easy to take him down. Citibank will need to develop a quick partnership here, and these two batters will not get too much time to get their eyes in before they go berserk. Riful Islam, 12 from 10, will be the leading partner for the time being, but Maruf Ahmed will need to get into his work very, very quickly. He was very disappointing today, conceded a lot of runs, and of course dropped that catch at long off of Habibur Rahman Chauhan very early on in the innings. Citibank were disappointing as a whole today in the field. That's nicely done though. Got the toe end of the batter as a result. The ball traveled slowly, and they were able to sneak in a couple of runs. This is going to be extremely important for Citibank to be aware of the situations that arise, to pick up these ones and twos, and then intersperse those with big shots. Maruf goes charging. He knows that he needs to make a statement. The leader, he knows that his side are under the pump for the first time in a long while. They have been absolutely indestructible, Citibank. Over the past little while or so, we saw how they decimated T-Sports in the final last week. And we have seen how one-sided their matches have been in this tournament thus far. But this is a steep mountain for them to climb. What a magnificent shot that was from Shoikot, though. What a shot, goes over the covers, picks the gap to perfection, and gets a boundary. Had his weight on the back foot because Faisal Ahmed was bowling back of a length, and he got the delivery he wanted, and he caressed that one away through the covers for a much-needed boundary. 7 overs done, it's 52 for 2. 7 runs came from that Faisal Ahmed over. Further Masood is back on to bowl now. Took that flying catch. He'll be all pumped up. Shariful Islam Shoikot will be liking this matchup. Right arm off spinner turning the ball in to him, and he can access that onside and just pump it over for a few sixes. Oh my goodness, Masood almost pulled up another blinder. Masood is a man possessed today. What a catch that would have been. Was hit back hard, and he's almost pulled off a blinder there. Oh, Masood. And stabbed away nicely by Shoikot. He'll be breathing again. He almost thought that that was it for him as well. Masood with blinder number 2. But luckily for Shoikot, Masood could not hang on to that one. This is what big players do. They turn up for these big occasions. Maruf Ahmed needs to turn up. It's a beautiful delivery, that one from Masood. A classical right-arm off-spinner's delivery to a left-handed batter. Tosses the ball up. Entices the slog sweep from Maruf Ahmed, who misses it completely. It's a good bit of work done by the keeper as well. It's a stumping appeal, but Maruf was stationary. Fine over from Masood. Just 3 from that. 8 done. Citibanker 55 for 2. They're way behind the game right now. Maroof goes charging. It's a thickish outside edge and gets the boundary. This is what happens when you show good intent. You tend to get lucky. We saw Habibur Rahman Chauhan get lucky in the first innings, and Maroof Ahmed gets lucky on that occasion. They really need to get going, Citibank. 134 of 59 is a massive, massive target to track down in qualifier. This is not a round robin, a group stage game. This is high voltage cricket. You win, you're through to the final. You lose, you get another chance, yes, but no one wants to lose. No one wants to keep things to chance. You want to make sure that you're in the final. Maroof is definitely playing against his nature. He's normally a batter who comes in, takes his time, just like Ferdinand Masood. But Maroof understands how difficult the scenario is, and he has been aggressive from ball 1. There are really no other options. Short ball pulled away powerfully by Shaikat. This guy is batting magnificently. Poor option there from Manohar to go short like that. Short, slower one would have been nice, but short on-pace delivery was just a free hit for Shaikat. And he is in no mood to miss out on such freebies. I'd like to mention something. After 10, Dhaka Warriors are 102 for 1. Citibank are way behind at this point in time. And they will be looking to catch up and get as close to that mark as possible within these remaining 7 balls. Lovely, lovely, that one from Manohar. And I'm not talking about the delivery. The decision to change the angle is nice. We saw in the first innings Taufiqul Haq Nayon continuously bowling from round the wicket to the lefty and getting smoked for sixes through the onside. But not for once did he change his angle. Manohar gets hit for 1 boundary, changes his angle straight away. And it works. The next 2 balls, only a single gets conceded. 9 done, 65 for 2. Masood is going to continue. I get a feeling Shaikat is going to try and take him down. That's a very good start to over number 10. Right on point. I told you Shrikant is going to try and take him down. The matchup is in his favor. The angle Masood is bowling from is going to help him even more. And Shrikant just pulls it away brilliantly for a boundary. Picks the gap again. Masood needs to change his angle, I feel. Or if he's going to be bowling from this angle, he needs to bowl the ball far outside the off stick. Hide the ball. He does that, he changes his line, and it works. It's only a single. It's good, isn't it, when as a commentator you're saying something, you're understanding something, and the players are actually doing it. Because I kept on telling in the first innings for Tawfiqul Haq Nayon to change his angle against the lefties. He would not do it, and he was very expensive. But Dhaka Warriors are being extremely proactive. One mistake, and they're adjusting straight away. We saw it in the last over, Munawar Hussain doing it, and now in this over, Fariduddin Masood doing it as well. Goes big, does Shrikant, and cleans the ropes easily. Once again, a ball in the hitting arc. Once again, Masood deviating from the plan, which should be outside the off stick, throws it up. Just absolutely a perfect ball for Shrikant to launch. And he launches that one out of the park. This is turning out to be a pretty good over for Citibank. 4-1-1-6, 12 from it this far. And I'm sure Shrikant is going to be looking for one more. That's a better delivery and a better result for the Masood and Warriors. 10 overs done. Citibank are 78 for 2. They're 24 runs behind from where Dhaka Warriors were after their first 10. They were 102 for 1. So it's a 24-run lead this far for Dhaka Warriors after the first 10 overs. Fariduddin Masood going for 13 in that over. So good over that one. 34 from 20 is Shoriful Islam. We're from an 11 from 8. Habib Ahmed is back on. He got the wicket of Arifuzzaman Akash in his very first delivery. And now he'll be hoping to get the wicket of Shariful Islam Shoikat as well. Now one might think that, all right, he's on 36, is going to be leaving the scene anyway after getting a 50. Why bother about getting him out? I mean, it's not going to hurt you too much, right? But the thing is that if he retires on 50, he can come back out. And if he comes back out, that means there are no more restrictions and he can win the game on his own. So that's why it's important to get a batter out instead of him being retired. Goes straight, does Shoikat. and goes straight for a boundary. Boy, this is some innings from the lad. I told you he's in good form. Justifying my statement magnificently is Shoykot. Shoykot goes through the covers now, and he gets another boundary. This is an exhibition of batting from Shariful Islam Shoykot. 44 from just 23. Habib Ahmed getting taken down in this over. Dabbed away neatly there. We'll get another single. 11 runs have come from this over thus far. One more ball left. Shoykot 45 from 24. Maruf Ahmed 11 from 8. This has been a very good partnership. 45 runs have come thus far. Maruf Ahmed goes big and he clears the rope. 6 more, 17 run over. This is exactly what Citibank needed, and they are making a statement. We are not out of this game as of yet. Habib Ahmed terrorized in that over. 11 done, 95 for 2. 50 partnership up as well. 51 runs added in only 5 overs by these two. Game on. Faisal Ahmed is back on. Conceded 7 runs in his first over. Shoykot scampering back for the second. It was an off-balance throw, and that meant there was not much power generated behind that throw, and Shoykot was able to get back. And now he is having some issues, like we saw Fariduddin Masood having earlier on in the day. Why did Dhaka Warriors are feeling the heat now? This has been a magnificent partnership. Still a long, long way to go for Citibank. And one wicket can change everything. And also another important factor is that Saiful Islam Shoikat will have to retire. And yes, he can come out later, but for the time being, he will have to leave the scene. That's the second wide of the over. 3 runs will be added, and that's 50 for Saiful Islam Shoikat. And now he's done for the time being. A fantastic innings, 51 from just 27 balls. And Faisal Ahmed is very angry with the umpire for that call and is being very aggressive about it, and he's letting it known that he's not happy. He's making it absolutely clear he wasn't happy with the call. It's important because, that's the second wide of the over, so that will be counted as 3 runs, although it's a legal delivery, but that will indeed be counted as 3 runs. So that will be 50 for Shoikat. We saw Shoikat getting a 50 yesterday against MKR while opening the innings. Today has gotten one at number 3 in the all-important qualifier game. And his innings has kept Citibank afloat in this after they lost both their openers early on in the piece. This partnership ends at 57 runs. Maruf Ahmed is looking very good. That's a very good sign. 17 of 9. And Shakil Haider will need to get into his work very, very quickly. Nicely played away by Haider first ball, and it's a boundary. What a start! What a start! Pacey shortish delivery from Faisal Ahmed, and Shakil Haider, apologies, just helped that on its way for an easy boundary to kick off his innings. Citibanker will and truly end this. Maruf Ahmed pushes it to the offside and rotates the strike. 12 overs done, 107 for 2. A very expensive over, that one from Faisal Ahmed. 11 runs came from it. After 10, Citibank were 78 for 2. After just 12, they moved on to 107. So 29 runs have been added to the total in the last 2 overs. And Fariduddin Masood is back on for his final over. He's been brilliant in the field, but has been expensive with the ball. He'll be hoping to have a good finish, and he'll be hoping to get Maruf Ahmed out. Swung away powerfully by Maruf Ahmed, and is gone. Fariduddin Masood has done the trick here. He contributed with the bat, he took a blinder in the field, and now he has gotten his first wicket. Talk about a true all-round performance. We're seeing it here from Fariduddin Masood. Maruf Ahmed goes, the skipper, a pat on the back from Fariduddin Masood. Big trouble now for Citibank, 107 for 3. The momentum is in danger of being halted. Dhaka Warriors really needed that wicket. Fariduddin Masood provides them with it. Swung away there by Imran Ahmed. No real chance to get your eye in now. 85 runs needed from 37 balls. This is a mountain to climb for Citibank. And losing the huge wicket of Maruf Ahmed was the last thing they would have wanted. But the shots just have to keep on coming. 84 from 36, it's really difficult. They had a wonderful couple of overs, getting 29 runs. Then Shoikot had to retire, and in this over, they have lost the huge wicket of Maruf Ahmed. Dhaka Warriors are in with a chance now to completely kill the game. This is their opportunity. Two new batters out there, required run rate mounting, flying upwards. And of course, the two new batters will have to get going very, very quickly, which will give Dhaka Warriors an opportunity to pick up a few more wickets and completely put this game to bed. Habibur Rahman Chauhan, who cracked a 22-ball 54, then came out to bat again during the last ball of the innings and scampered a couple. Is on to bowl, and he starts off with a very wide delivery. It is 3 from 35, advantage Dhaka Warriors without a shadow of a doubt. Chance of a run out. How did Chauhan miss that one? He had all the sticks to aim at. He had a lot of time. And instead of the run out being executed, a couple of runs are taken. Overthrow there. Coming up next is the Eliminator. The Czech Republic and Lila CC. That promises to be a wonderful game as well. Imran Ahmed swings that one away for a sixer. Habibur Rahman Chauhan gets a dose of his own medicine. Brilliant shot from Imran Ahmed. It's very important to keep the ball outside the off stick and hide it from Imran. Imran is a big striker and he can hurt you. Habibur Rahman Chauhan changes angles, goes round the wicket, and it's a big swing and a miss there from Imran Ahmed. If Chauhan misses his line, if he strays into Imran's pads, it will be basically a free hit for Imran. He can just loft it away for an easy sixer. Imran charges. Habibur Rahman Chauhan keeps the ball outside the off stick. Coming back for the second. Has the run out been executed? Yes! Shakil Haider has just run Imran Ahmed out. He was never interested in the second. Shakil Haider pushed him through, and unfortunately Imran could not make it. Good bit of work done by the wicketkeeper. You have to give him a lot of credit. More trouble for Citibank. They really needed Imran to bat till the end. But due to the silliness of Shakil, Imran is gone. Dhaka Warriors are well on their way to the final now. 14 runs. Citibank are struggling at 120 for 4. They need 73 from 30, and they're losing wicket. Then they're losing one wicket after the other. Tawfiq Haq Nayon is out there now. Habib Ahmed is back on. He had a very expensive second over. Went for 17 runs in that over. But now he has the opportunity to make amends. Should get a couple. They do. Another single. Habib Ahmed is bowling quickly now. Shakil Haidar now on strike. And he hits it straight back to Habib Ahmed. Citibanker capitulating here. Shakil Haidar first ran Imon Ahmed out in the previous over, and now he has gone out himself. I'm a bit surprised that Shishir did not get a game, despite playing so nicely yesterday. Opened the batting as MKR and played very neatly, got a 40 odd. Shakil Haidar just seemed out of his depth here. And Habib Ahmed has his second wicket, and Dhaka Warriors are just bossing the game now. Nirjan Bhadra has come out. He just needs to go swinging from first ball. If he gets out, it will allow Shoykot to come back out. He just has to swing from ball one. If he connects, it's good. If he gets out, no problem, but he decides to block it. Absolutely ridiculous to see something like that. You cannot win the game from here by your batting. You're not known for your batting. You need Shoykot to come back out. So what you do is you play your shots. If you get lucky, it's good. And if you get out, at least you get the big hitter back in there. But you block the ball. 69 of 25 and you're blocking. Tawfiqul Haq Nayon now on strike, and AB Jibon is back in action. He bowled 3 overs up front, 3 overs in a row, and now he's going to be bowling out. Little push to the offside. What are Citibank trying to do? Play for a net run rate? I don't understand this approach. 69 of 25 needed, and they're pushing and nudging. 2 runs picked up. Won't really work. They need sixes and boundaries galore. Finally, Nayon charges. It's a down a long off for a single. Since this is a qualifier game, there are no net run rate issues. You win, you go through to the final. You lose, you are going to have to wait for qualifier 2. So it does not matter whether you lose by 50 runs or you lose by 5 runs. The end game is same. So you have to play your shots. There are no other options. Cuts that away very nicely, does Nirjan Bhadra, and he gets the boundary. Shots on wide delivery there from AB Jibon. Allowed Nirjan Bhadra to cut it away, and to his credit, he found the gap to perfection. 7 runs have come from the first 3 balls of this over from AB. 62 from 22 now. 2 more balls left in this over. Goes straight, does Nirjan Bhadra, picks out long off. The game is petering out now. It's turning into an one-sided affair. Dhaka Warriors are fully in command. 9 came from that over. Still 60 needed from 20 balls. 4 overs left, so they need to go at 15s per over. Citibank just seem a bit resigned at this point in time. And also the fact that this is not a knockout game. Yes, the winner will get through to the final, but the losing side will get another crack at qualification That's the advantage of finishing in the top half during round robin. The next game is between Czech Republic and Lila CC. And the loser of this game will play the winner of that game to figure out who will be the two finalists. We saw Citibank winning by 8 wickets against Czech Republic yesterday. But then Czech Republic came back magnificently. They took down 35 Legends by 86 runs. They won and won handsomely. It's Ahmed, it's Habib Ahmed into his final over. His first over was brilliant, his second over was very expensive, and in his third over, he was once again back on top of his game, getting a wicket as well. That's gone big, that's gone high, and that's gone straight down to long on. Another one for Habib Ahmed. He keeps on celebrating wickets, and Citibank keep on losing wickets. It's just looking like a bridge too far at this point in time. 60 from 18. Shoykot will come out, but even then, it's probably a little too much for him as well. It seemed like we're going to be heading towards a thrilling finish when Maroof and Shoykot were going. But Shoykot retired, and then Maroof got out trying to hit Fariduddin Masood out of the park. And since then, Citibank have just not recovered. We saw this in the semi-final as well, didn't we, in the World Cup? New Zealand chasing 400. They were in the game whilst Williamson and Daryl Mitchell were going well. Then Williamson got out, and then everything just flattened out very quickly and turned out to be a very easy win for India. And it's heading in the same direction for Dhaka Warriors, unless Shoykot can do something extraordinary. Habib Ahmed has been sensational today with the ball. Got the huge wicket of Arfazaman Akash of his very first delivery. Goes straight, doesn't need John Bhodro, and gets his second boundary. Very good hit, straight back over the bowler's head. The fielder is in business again, and that's number 4 for Habib Ahmed. What a day he has had with the ball in hand. What a time to show up with the ball in hand. In qualifier 1, he has almost sealed a place in the final for Dhaka Warriors. Habib Ahmed finishes with magnificent figures of 4 overs, 4 for 34. He came out and swung a few with the bat as well. So Habib Ahmed has had a phenomenal day. And now, just 15 balls remaining. 55 is the requirement, and it's all down to Shoykot. He has to do it all on his own. 15 balls to get 55 runs. Can he do it? Can he pull off a miracle here? One thing is that he will get the chance to face all 15 of these deliveries because he is the last man standing. No singles on offer for him, no threes, 2s, 4s, and 6s. Goes straight first ball, and it's a sixer. Brilliant shot. Munawar Hussain, the bowler, gets greeted with a sixer. He'll be hoping to tonk 2 or 3 more in this over. That could make things interesting. This is how far out Citibank are at this point in time. He was not dismissed yesterday, was Shoikat. Of course, is out there today, so he has been in tremendous touch. Tucks it away to the onside. No chance of a double, so it's a dot ball. Brilliant job done by the fielder on that occasion. Ran in and made sure that the batsman did not get going, so it's a dot ball. Good chase from Munawar, got hit for a sixer, changed his angle, tucked the batter up. 49 from 13. Oh, what a delivery from Munawar Hussain. Hey, Yoka, the off stick has been taken out. Shoikat goes, Citibank goes, and they have done it. Dhaka Warriors are through to the final with an emphatic victory. Absolutely brilliant from Dhaka Warriors. They were up for it from ball one. They came here to win, and they have won. Shoikat with a wonderful innings, unfortunately not even close to being enough because he did not get support from anyone in the side. A comfortable win for Dhaka Warriors, and they're through to the finals, and they will await the winner of Qualifier 2, and those two, of course, will meet in the grand finale tomorrow. Now Citibank will, of course, get another crack at glory. Next game is between Czech Republic and Lila Sisi. The winner of that game will face Citibank, and that will be Qualifier 2, and the winner of that game will, of course, meet Dhaka Warriors in the final. So we are done for the first game of the day, and we're going to start the second game very, very quickly, so stay with us.